What is up, my friends? Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to have you here today. In today's video, I am going to be reviewing the new HAUS Labs Concealer by Lady Gaga, and oh my god, better buckle up for this one because this has been all over the internet. It's been all over social media and I have been super intrigued and excited to try it out for myself and see what I think. But before we get started in this review video, don't forget to subscribe down below and hit your notification bell so that you can be the first to know when I upload new and exciting makeup videos. And just like that, let's go ahead and jump straight right into it. So to start off, the full name of the new HAUS Labs Concealer is HAUS Labs by Lady Gaga Triclone Skin Tech Hydrating Concealer
with Fermented Arnica.
Sounds so fancy. So this concealer is said to be a lightweight, long-wearing, non-comedogenic, so it's not going to clog your pores, concealer that does more than cover. It visibly blurs, depuffs, brightens, and conceals with medium buildable coverage. So I mean, that all sounds so great, but I mean, they're promising us a lot from this concealer. Oh, and in the Sephora website, it also reads, what else you need to know about this concealer? It says it's made with high-tech, skin-loving ingredients and flexible pigments that seamlessly adapt to the skin. This proprietary, big word, formula blurs fine lines, brightens and depuffs under eyes, conceals redness and hyperpigmentation. It is mica-free and non-comedogenic for all skin types. So that is a lot right there. So it's promising to wear very well throughout all skin types and skin textures. Conceals redness, so it's promising a lot of coverage. And it's meant to be hydrating. Let's give it a swatch on the back of the hand. It comes with a really nice big wand here. As you can see, it's large and in charge, but if we give it a swashy swash right off the bat, we get tons of coverage. But if we blend this out, oh, it feels so nice. It feels nice on, it feels like, it truly feels hydrating. Like some concealers, they dry down to like a matte finish, but this, as you can see, it's giving brightness, it's giving skincare. It's giving hydrated, which we love. The texture itself feels so good. Right away, I could see that it applied very evenly. Here's a comparison side by side. There's nothing on my hands, like lotions or anything. There's nothing. And as you can see, this one right here is far more hydrated looking and just nice. This is giving me some very high hopes. I have very dark bags under my eyes, so I mean, listen, I hope this concealer is up to the job because this here is a lot and I'm breaking out too. So let's go ahead and give it a try, shall we? I'm gonna use it on my under eyes to cover the darkness around my eye, as well as to cover some of the blemishes that I have throughout my skin. Let's get to it. So now that we're all zoomed in, let's go ahead and dab this bad boy on, and we're just gonna go for it. Just like that, dab it on, dab, dab, dab. Very nice. I think I'm going to start with this amount and see how far we go. I'm going to use my good old beauty blender to blend this out. And right off the bat, good coverage. We love that. As you can see, as you saw, I had some pretty serious dark circles going on there, but I mean, so far so good. Yeah, look at that. Check it out. I feel nice and brightened, and that was really just solely the product and the coverage. It's great. And what's more impressive is that I didn't even need to go in using a color corrector, an orange color corrector, to kind of cancel out a lot of this darkness that I have right here. I mean, it's very magical the way that this product is going on and how it's covering all of the dark circles, all of the darkness under my eye. It is impressive if a concealer can do that with just a single layer. Yeah, look at that. check it out. I feel like I'm very impressed with what one layer of the HAUS Labs concealer did for me, and honestly, I love how natural it looks. It also even looks like radiant in a way. I think it's nice and even. The application, as you saw, it worked very, very well with my beauty blender. The beauty blender did a really good job at blending out this concealer, and I got even application all throughout the under eye. It was not patchy. It didn't feel like it became matte in any way or form. I feel like it holds true for what it says it does in terms of being like hydrating. I can barely even feel this concealer sitting on my skin, and I think that says a lot, because some of the concealers that have more coverage, you kind of feel that weight under the eye, but no, this is just one layer and one and done type of thing. So far I am incredibly impressed, and I also have these nice blemishes around my face. So maybe if we zoom out a little bit, yeah, so we'll be able to try the concealer on elsewhere on the face and see how much it covers blemishes. I'm going to start right here, which is where I have the most breakage in my skin. So a little bit on up here, maybe around the nose. I have a little bit of redness. I've been sick, and I've been using a lot of tissues to blow my nose. Okay, so let's give that a go. How about I apply using my finger? Because I felt like my finger would really concentrate that coverage. Yeah, see what I mean? I feel like the redness is gone pretty much, and I'm also really noticing that the HAUS Labs Concealer kind of feels like a second skin. I feel like it's blending in wonderfully into my skin. It really looks like, oh my god, it's like working wonders. I definitely feel like it's sitting super nicely on the skin. I think it looks so natural. Let me finish blending this out. Yeah, see, like that was quite a bit of product in that concentrated area, and I feel like it's blending in super nicely. Yeah, I mean, check it out. I think it looks super natural, which is something that I'm very, very impressed about. It's just how pigmented it is, how much coverage it's giving me off the bat without being too thick, too heavy, and too obvious. I think it's wearing beautifully on the skin. It's sitting so nicely, and I mean, my skin looks really glowy already as it is. I really like this color, but I'm a person who's a little self-conscious about my dark circles, so I am gonna go for that really bright under eye and just go ahead and do a second layer, only just right here at the top to give me some more like boom, bright. And using my beauty blender again, I'm gonna make sure it's nice and even. Just like that. That's how I like to wear my concealers. I like them nice and bright. Cancel out all of that darkness under the eye. Very nice. So we basically did a second layer, and this is what it's looking like. I think I am nice and illuminated, and this new HAUS Labs concealer made it super easy to work with, to apply. As you saw, I was able to use it in many different ways to brighten the under eye, cancel out the darkness, so like color correcting, as well as applying it on the blemishes and having it give me awesome coverage on the redness of my blemishes while still looking like my skin. So it's definitely checking off a bunch of check marks for me, and thus far it's super impressive. So now I'm going to set my HAUS Labs concealer using a little bit of my high-end Givenchy Prism Libre in the shade Voile Rosé number 3. That nice, really trendy pink under eye, and I'm just going to use one of these little guys. That was kind of a lot. I still need to put on foundation over this, so I don't want to go too crazy. So yeah, I want to see how the HAUS Labs Concealer works when I use like my going out under eye setting powder. Okay, I'm gonna wipe off the excess. Okay, so this is what the new HAUS Labs by Lady Gaga concealer looks like. After setting it with some setting powder, I think it looks super natural. I am illuminated and I am very happy with this concealer. I have super high standards for concealers, and this one so far is delivering and is working really, really well with all my other products like my setting powder and my beauty blender. So this is what the HAUS Labs concealer looks like when you set it with some setting powder. Very natural, very nice, and bright. Next up, I'm gonna finish my foundation and contour off camera so we can go ahead and jump into giving you my final thoughts on the new Lady Gaga HAUS Labs Concealer. And we're back with our full face of makeup. Everything is done and has set, and it's time for our final thoughts. So the HAUS Labs Concealer by Lady Gaga proved itself to be a worthy contender of my top 10 best concealers that I have ever tried, and that says a lot because I am an ex-Sephora color consultant, so I have tried it all. And for this concealer to establish itself in my top 10 right away says a lot about just how well it performed during the application and how it worked with all my other products. It was just an excellent product to work with. I do love it. I do recommend it. Yes, I would consider it a high-end product because of the price, but it is so worth it, and it's something that you would not regret buying at all. And I definitely believe that this is a product that would stay in somebody's everyday makeup routine for sure. This HAUS Labs Concealer by Lady Gaga is here to stay, ladies and gents. And that does it for this video, my friends. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. If you like this video, don't forget to leave me a like and also consider subscribing. I love to post new and exciting makeup videos. I am a makeup girl in a makeup world. And just like that, I'll see you on the next one.